at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Moore on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's...
a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate. Going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
To throw is Moore. Off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
One of the goals of the game, they've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here comes Rager. We'll call that a 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Pretty much packaged together. I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any choice.
Second and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll be taken down. Just said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football.
First and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. It's a 6. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw on second down. Moore throwing over the mid, down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Moore. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone.
3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly. And he's brought down.
On that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season. That's a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that and convert here on third and a little more than a yard? They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Yeah, he will get the first down.
This was Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do, like you said. Old school.
Waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On second down, McCaffrey. Shedding through the defense. 1:58 left to play till halftime. As we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey.
So he's got aggressiveness against them. That was the hope. But maybe they had too big of a meal last night. A half step slow, and he ends up running right into the meat of the defense.
And this is caught. It's Parker. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. Joseph Charlton now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt.
A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Flushed out right. And that is caught on
Some
the
teams
right.
have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again.
A little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Looking for a cutback lane, but needed 2nd down. Back to throw. Moore. And seeing nowhere as we continue to play this 2nd half.
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnover.
Complete as well. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this returnable for Rager. Their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base, you might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And some space here. Oh, he shifts, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Do what we do.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. This offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Pick up a 1st down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he'll get this one down to about the 20. And this is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Looking to throw. Moore. And incomplete. They tried it. Not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is...
Quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Shedding the tackle. And getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on.
Operating from the gun. Moore. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide
The
through.
rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And he's going to get this inside. Coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love taking care of the football because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here.
As we welcome you back, they've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And for one of the few times here, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, Moore. Flush to his right, and he can't get a throw left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. To the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the field goal. What can this offense do? We're about to find out. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage. This is McCaffrey. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a two-score game. And his kick is good. Here as this offense gets ready to take over. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Panthers, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Minnesota Vikings come to town.